Hello there from my Central Virginia garden. My name is Rebecca. It is September. Fall is definitely in the air. And so today I'm going to go out and I'm going to do some gleaning of some cherry tomato plants that are starting to slow down in their production. And I think what I'm going to do with those cherry tomatoes, and I'll show you this, is make a cherry tomato sauce. So I'm here actually to pick all the things that I need to make this cherry tomato sauce that will I'm going to put some other things in it. We'll just see what's in the garden for that. But you can make sauce out of cherry tomatoes. So let's go do it. Well, the very first little plant is right back here behind me. And so I'm just going to start plucking cherries off of this. They've been really falling off the vine. This vine is pretty much at the end of its productive time. This is the little sweetie variety, and it is a little sweetie, I have to say. All of this is what I call my tomato hedge. And this amazing plant, actually it's a series of plants, these are all self-seeded from years before. And they are just really wonderful tomatoes. I have picked these vines completely down many times this summer, and they just keep producing, which maybe goes to show that the strongest plants are the ones that plant themselves. They've got a real determination to yield and produce. So again, these plants have a lot of life left in them. There's still a tremendous number of blossoms on here. And I think as long as it doesn't get too cold in the evenings, I think they'll continue to produce. Right now, today is about the warmest day we've had all week, and it's about 80 degrees out here. Fine for tomatoes. The nights are getting down into the high 50s here in Central Virginia, which is not too bad. If it gets much colder, they might stop producing. But you know what? There is so much green on these tomatoes. There's so many flowers and blossoms left on them. I think this plant's going to keep going. I don't mind tomatoes growing on the outside of my fence because I have found that, the squirrels like to eat them, but there's so many here that the squirrels can't possibly eat them all. But the deer, knock on wood, have tended to leave them more or less alone. Although everybody knows that a hungry deer is going to eat whatever they want. Seriously, look at all of these tomatoes in here. Now, if you've ever wondered what a tomato vine will do if just left alone to do its own thing, let me show you. So, Exhibit A, we're going to take a look at this tomato vine right here, and we trace it back, and it's coming from this plant that planted itself way back there. And the vine, because it is a tomato vine, has grown all the way out to here. That's about 10 feet from here to where the vine began, and it's still got blossoms, and it's still got bracts on it that are yet to ripen, and they've got some that are ripening even that far from the base of the plant. And seriously, this plant is insanely healthy. They just are, they're glorious. Look at all of these luscious tomatoes. Well, I've been picking all along the side here. I also went down and picked some of my purple bumblebee tomatoes because they're great in sauce as well, and they keep for a while. These ones are called Illinois Star, and this is my first year growing these. I thought it was going to be a bigger tomato, but apparently it's more like a very large cherry tomato or a very small regular tomato. But they have really good meaty flavor, so I think they're going to be great. I don't know how many pounds I have in here. I'm thinking it's like maybe 2.5 to 3 pounds of tomatoes. So that is a lot to use in the sauce. But I also want to go and pick a couple of other things for this sauce. I think I'm going to add some small eggplants in and also some peppers. Little fingers to add into this sauce. Little fingers eggplant. So here I am back on my happy hay bale. That pepper, this side of it, definitely not good, but I can get a little good out of here. I don't like to waste anything. Here is some basil leaves, some more peppers, and a few of the eggplants. And so we will put together this sauce. If you enjoy gardening and you love to cook, you have a passion for it, those are my passions. So this might be a channel for you. It's just a hobby. I'm not a professional. I'm learning as I go, and I like sharing what I've learned with my audience. And I've really enjoyed getting to know people from all over the place through this channel. So do consider giving it a like and do consider subscribing. As we move into the fall and winter months, I'll probably be posting a little bit less because the garden's not growing like crazy. But I will be posting a little bit more about things that I'm cooking and also some of the garden books and things that I'm reading. But I still have plenty to post this fall, so keep checking back. Thanks for watching. I hope your garden's growing well. Take care. Bye. Smells so good.